I wanted to talk about something and I have no clue what was it. It was such an important topic. Like the No Speak Evil movie. But not that negative. Not being so strict, you know? I mean strict. The movie is disaster. Come on. Yeah. It's just yeah, we all do mistakes. Even me. Impossible. I always laugh. If everybody would be like me, there is a peace in the world, you know. Hey, I'm being ironical. For those of you who doesn't know me yet, I'm being ironical. I wish that Vladimir and Volodymyr and Xi Jinping and Trump and but not only those people, but like all of the huge countries would be just the best buddies ever. Sometimes they would play cards. Of course, um, not gambling, but just for fun. They would go swim, maybe fishing together. They would share their lives. They would be just, they would have like this kind of, like this saying hello sign, like a handshake, this special one. And the world, because of those people, would look like very similar. Because they would be our example. How to live. How to be with our neighbor. How to be with whether wife or whether husband. Yeah. Unfortunately, Russia and Ukraine just, yeah, they do what they do. I'm not on either side in a sense of, I wish I know you might hate what I say, but some of you might fall in love with me. Some of them already fell, but I'm gonna say it anyway. It doesn't matter who started. It's important to stop it. And I believe who would be the first who really want to stop it, it's kind of the winner, because it must be very, 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 very hard to stop it, because it just goes on so much, and the anger is huge, and the ego, which there is play like big role, is ego covering the heart, that people just cannot speak with each other. Volodymyr and Vladimir. And I believe that one of them would be a bit stronger and do the first step. Yeah. One day. Now, the Russians moving some nuclear weapons towards the border with Ukraine. So, doesn't seem like opening hard. But let's see, we'll see. I still believe in the good guys and people a lot. I think they are good. There is, Thich Nhat Hanh, he was a Zen master, like Vietnamese monk. And he always talked about like misunderstanding, not real listening. Like we should really listen, mindful listening, mindful walking, mindful talking, especially the listening, because there is when you really listen, but really listen, not covered, like not listening and already in the middle of the other person's talk, you already have something to say, or you even jump into it. So that's not really listening, or you having an anger and you're listening and the listening is covered by the anger. So no, like real listening means you are really curious. It's like imagine that you want to learn how to make a pizza. and you have to listen. So whether you read the recipe, so you really get attention, but in this case, let's talk about something like you watching a video, because today many people watching videos, especially me, when I want some recipe, food recipe, and you turn it on and then you just watch that video, but you stop it in every, I don't know, let's say 20 seconds, and you talking to the camera, like to the camera, to the television, or like handy, or wherever you watch it, and talking like, that's nonsense, you cannot do it like this, you can, and then you like play it again, and then you pause it again. It's like, again, you have some arguments. You don't do this. But no. I had beautiful dinner. You listen. You look, because you see that this is whether Gordon Ramsay, or I don't know, like, or some Giovanni from Italy, or Bernardo, or Jamie Oliver, whatever, whoever. And you want to know how to do the best pizza, or the very good pizza. So you listen to that guy and you do as he or she says, yeah, like you do that. And that's it. And this is listening. This is a real listening. It's like you're really curious how things are done. Or in other case, with people between them, you are curious, like, what brings him or her to that point. Like, what drove you that you did, like, you behaved such a way, or you did. And it's like you really want to know. And when you really know, you really listened, naturally it has to come understanding in the same moment, like, or a few seconds after. Like, you have to, you understand. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like you listen, and then you kind of look at the person, you're looking at the person, and you're already like, aha, so that's why you called me like that, or that's why you said I am like this, or that's why you did that, because you didn't know the other part. And okay, now I understand, and maybe you will be like so blessed that the other person want to hear your opinion, or your side, like how you had it, and then you will speak, and the other person will also listen the same way. And there is it. Yeah, there is it like, there it is, like 100%. Yeah, it is like that. And there it's clear. Yeah, it's just it's so simple and so hard at the same time. Very hard, like a real listening and a real speech. So you don't start, if the other person listening and the first, like, start blaming only, and yelling and screaming. It's like, that's not it. Yeah, you both guys, it's like we gotta be like when you want to make a pizza and you want to listen how to make a pizza, you want to listen that video, like how to do it. You don't argue, you're just listening. So you same way, with the same interests, like you just listen the other person. And the guy who is telling you how to make pizza, he also doesn't scream at you, I guess. He also might explain you why you should do the dough certain way, because of this, because of that. So that's the same thing, like I behave such a way because I felt these, and I have assumptions. I don't know if they are right or if this is true, but this is what made me to do this. I maybe regret it or whatever, but I could not really do otherwise, because I felt this is the way it is, and it's just without blames. Like, you see clearly the other person, that we all sometime, like, somehow falling in some traps, like, and that's it. Yeah, easy but hard. But who can do that? It's the real king. It's the real winner in a life, in any relationship, whether it's politics, presidents, or you're just at home with your neighbor, or, and it doesn't have to be that before you're talking to anyone, hey, let's do real listening. No, you just do it. Give it a space. Yeah. And then you do the same thing. It's beautiful. This was not what I wanted to talk about, but I love it anyway. So guys, I will stop it here because it has the energy, you know what I mean? We have to stop with this beautiful thing. It's amazing. So think about it. Maybe you don't need to. add something beautiful to it in the comments, and see you tomorrow. Love you, one of a kind. Laugh a lot.